Hello, Golden State Warriors fans. Welcome back to the channel with another exclusive update that you don't want to miss. Before we dive into today's discussion, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button because staying up to date with the latest Warriors news is essential if you want to keep up with everything happening in this offseason. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's get into the news. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is whether the Warriors are in trouble when it comes to Al Horford and his free agency decision. This is still a lingering question because no final decision has been made yet. The Warriors are still entangled in the ongoing Jonathan Kuminga saga, and this has in many ways delayed other key roster moves, including Horford's potential signing. Just yesterday, we heard from Anthony Slater that the Warriors are operating under the assumption that Al Horford will be a part of their roster for next season. That being said, the decision is far from finalized, and there is still uncertainty about whether Horford will even be playing in the NBA next season. Here's the crucial part from Slater. Horford himself is comfortable taking his time with the decision. Retirement remains a real possibility according to sources, but the Warriors appear to be planning as if Horford is locked in for next season. Even though the league continues to assume Horford will end up in Golden State, nothing is guaranteed. Slater mentioned in his latest article that many around the NBA are still ticketing Horford to the Warriors once free agency dust settles, but the timeline for that is still completely unclear. The whole process seems to be dragging, reminiscent of the Dust Bowl back in the 1910s Midwest, with the Kuminga saga dominating headlines and delaying other moves. Every day that passes, the likelihood of Horford signing with the Warriors seems to drop just a little, but at this point is still far from impossible. Horford is a free agent, and until he signs a contract, there's always uncertainty. To be clear, he's not a player the Warriors would rely on to play 35 minutes every night across all 82 games. Back with the Boston Celtics, he was already skipping back-to-back games. But that doesn't diminish the impact he would have on Golden State's roster if he does decide to sign. His presence adds stability, spacing, and veteran leadership that the Warriors desperately need, particularly given the current state of their front court. Without Horford, the Warriors' interior looks thin and potentially problematic. Horford's value isn't just about minutes or stats. He allows Draymond Green to avoid excessive time at the center position, which has been a challenge for Golden State in recent seasons. Additionally, Horford's floor spacing, outside shooting, and elite passing ability create opportunities for teammates like Jonathan Kuminga, giving them more confidence and versatility in the offense. If Horford doesn't sign, it's hard to see the Warriors as a serious championship contender next season. Warriors reporter Jordana Clark weighed in on this as well, noting that Horford's decision isn't just a binary choice between Golden State and retirement. There's always the possibility he could sign with another team, such as the Los Angeles Lakers. While league consensus heavily favors Golden State as Horford's destination, if he continues playing, nothing is guaranteed, and circumstances could change at a moment's notice. That said, it seems unlikely that Horford would choose another team, given that the Lakers have already signed DeAndre Ayton, reducing Horford's potential role there. At 39, does Horford really want a diminished role, or does he want to continue contributing meaningfully? The assumption is that he wants to stay competitive, which aligns with the expectations of him joining Golden State. However, as of now, the Warriors are stringing Horford along, delaying a decision further into the offseason. With each passing day, the odds slowly decline that he will ultimately sign with Golden State. While it's not zero, the percentage of probability decreases incrementally with every day, making the timing a crucial factor for both Horford and the Warriors roster planning. Now, let's talk about why Horford matters so much. He's not just another veteran, he's the kind of player who can impact both ends of the court. Offensively, he provides spacing and passing ability that can unlock the Warriors' offense. Defensively, he adds size, experience, and versatility that Draymond Green can't fully replicate if forced to play center for extended stretches. Without him, the front court depth becomes questionable. You have Quinn Cook and other role players, who can step in, but no one provides the combination of experience, skill, and basketball IQ that Horford brings. Even players like Trey Saxon Davis, while valuable in certain rotations, cannot fill that type of impact role consistently. Draymond Green, although a versatile defender, cannot carry the center position alone. Playing him as the primary center against the elite big men in the Western Conference puts the Warriors at a significant disadvantage, as we saw in the recent playoff matchups. Golden State's losses in the playoffs highlighted just how much depth and quality in the front court matter. Losing Kevin Looney also compounds these concerns, leaving the Warriors' interior thin. If Horford doesn't sign, championship hopes take a major hit. Moving on, the Kuminga saga is another key reason why the offseason moves are delayed. Recent reports indicate there's been no contact between Golden State and Jonathan Kuminga or his representatives for weeks. He's currently in Africa playing for the Congo in exhibition games, but this prolonged lack of communication raises concerns. The Warriors need clarity on his situation before finalizing other roster decisions. An anonymous NBA general manager offered insight into the situation, pointing to Joe Lacob, the Warriors owner. While Lacob has been a great owner and elevated the franchise, the GM noted that falling in love with a player can be dangerous. Golden State's handling of Kuminga's development and trade opportunities is a direct result of Lacob's attachment to him. In previous years, there were chances to trade Kuminga for value, but the organization held firm, potentially losing out on optimal trade returns. This has caused frustration among analysts and other executives who believe better roster management could have occurred. Despite this, it's likely Kuminga will eventually accept the Warriors' current offer, which is 2 years, $45 million, with a team option for the second year. The alternative, signing a qualifying offer, carries too much risk financially. From a practical perspective, it makes sense for Kuminga to accept the guaranteed contract rather than gamble on a smaller, uncertain qualifying offer. The Warriors, however, should consider reopening trade discussions with Sacramento, as past proposals have included players and picks that could significantly benefit Golden State's roster while addressing positional needs. One major holdup has been the inclusion of players like Moses Moody or Buddy Hield in potential deals. The Warriors are reluctant to part with either, but strategically, trading for a package including Malik Monk and a first-round pick could improve the backcourt while maintaining competitiveness. Golden State must weigh short-term performance versus long-term flexibility, as sticking rigidly to keeping Hield may limit opportunities to strengthen other positions. The team's depth, especially at the wing and guard positions, can be rebalanced with trades. Moving Hield opens opportunities for Monk and others to step into larger roles while still maintaining a solid rotation. This strategic flexibility, combined with Horford potentially signing, could stabilize the roster and ensure the Warriors remain a serious title contender. In summary, the Warriors are navigating a delicate offseason. Horford's free agency, Kuminga's situation, and potential trades all interact to create uncertainty. Each decision carries weight, and timing is critical. Fans should stay tuned because every passing day slightly shifts the odds. And what seems likely today could change by tomorrow. Golden State's success next season could hinge on how these moves are handled in the coming weeks. Now, shifting our focus to the broader implications of the Warriors' off-season moves, it's clear that Golden State is facing one of the most critical periods in recent franchise history. The decisions surrounding Al Horford and Jonathan Kuminga are not isolated events. They're pivotal components of a larger puzzle that will determine whether the team can contend for another championship. When you break it down, the Warriors' front office is operating under intense pressure. Fans have grown accustomed to seeing them execute nearly flawlessly in past off seasons. But this year, the stakes are even higher because the roster is more fragile than it has been in years. The combination of aging veterans, fluctuating health, and the uncertainty surrounding key young players like Kuminga creates a situation where every decision matters more than ever. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. There has been a growing murmur in the NBA circles that Stephen Curry, the Golden State Warriors star and one of the greatest shooters in basketball history, has reportedly expressed discomfort with playing alongside Lindy Waters III. Wow. The team has not officially confirmed any internal discord. Sources close to the Warriors suggest that Curry's stance is becoming increasingly clear. He allegedly no longer wants to share the court with Waters. This revelation, if true, could have significant ramifications for the team's chemistry and future roster decisions. Waters, a role player known for his hustle and defensive effort, has been gradually carving out a niche in the Warriors' rotation, but it seems his presence may be causing tension behind the scenes. Some insiders speculate that the issue might stem from differences in playing style or on-court communication, but nothing concrete has been disclosed. Curry's leadership and influence in the Warriors locker room have always been pivotal, so any discomfort he expresses tends to carry weight with the front office and coaching staff. It's worth considering how this rumored rift might impact the Warriors' strategies moving forward, especially as they look to remain competitive in a league filled with rising stars and seasoned veterans. This situation adds a layer of intrigue to an already intense NBA offseason. The speculation surrounding Curry and Waters has sparked debates among fans and analysts alike, fueling theories about potential trade scenarios or changes in the Warriors' lineup. While Waters has shown flashes of promise and has earned minutes through his dedication and work ethic, the possibility of Curry refusing to play with him suggests deeper issues. Some insiders hint that the tension might be related to leadership dynamics or the way Waters fits into the Warriors' offensive schemes. Curry, who thrives in a system built around spacing and shooting, might feel that Waters' style doesn't complement his game effectively. Others argue that this could be a personality clash or a difference in professional approach, which is not uncommon in high-stakes environments where egos and expectations run high. The Warriors management might now face a challenging decision whether to prioritize Curry's comfort and preferences or to invest in developing Waters as a valuable role player. The situation remains fluid, with no official statements from the team, keeping fans and insiders on edge. The unfolding drama could reshape Golden State's roster plans and alter the chemistry that has made them perennial contenders in recent years. Reports also indicate that this tension could affect the team's preparation and morale during crucial moments of the season. Curry's alleged refusal to play alongside Waters might disrupt the rotation patterns that the coaching staff has meticulously crafted, potentially leading to adjustments in minutes distribution and game strategies. The Warriors head coach is reportedly caught in a difficult position, balancing the needs of his star player with the development of emerging talent like Waters. This rumored discord might push the front office to explore trade options or even consider waiving Waters if no amicable solution is reached. On the other hand, some speculate that this tension could be a bargaining tactic, either by Curry or the Warriors management, to shake up the roster or send a message to other players about the standards expected on the team. Whatever the truth behind these rumors, it's clear that the Warriors are facing a critical juncture that could define their identity for the coming seasons. Fans will be watching closely to see how this story develops and whether the team can maintain its competitive edge amid internal challenges and external pressures from rival franchises. Furthermore, this rumored conflict adds to the narrative of the Warriors navigating the delicate balance between veteran leadership and the infusion of young talent. Waters, as a relatively newer addition to the team, represents the Warriors' investment in developing versatile players who can contribute in multiple facets of the game. However, the suggestion that Curry is not on board with Waters sharing the floor highlights the complexities of team dynamics at the highest level. The Warriors have historically relied on a core group of stars supported by role players who fit seamlessly into their system, and any deviation from this balance can lead to friction. This situation may prompt the Warriors to rethink their recruitment and development strategies, possibly prioritizing players who align more closely with Curry's style and leadership approach. Alternatively, it might inspire Waters to elevate his game and prove his value beyond doubt, turning this challenge into an opportunity for growth. The uncertainty surrounding their relationship underscores how fragile team chemistry can be, even among professional athletes who have experienced success together. This potential clash between Curry and Waters is a storyline that could dominate NBA headlines in the near future. In conclusion, while the rumors about Stephen Curry's unwillingness to play alongside Lindy Waters III remain unconfirmed, the mere possibility of such a rift has stirred significant speculation within the NBA community. It raises questions about the Warriors' internal cohesion and how the team plans to address any discord to keep their championship aspirations alive. The interplay between star power and role players is crucial in today's NBA, and any cracks in this balance can have far-reaching consequences. As the Warriors prepare for upcoming challenges, the spotlight will be on how they handle this delicate situation, whether through trades, coaching adjustments, or personal reconciliations. Fans and analysts will be eager to see if this rumored tension translates into tangible changes or if it fades away as just another off-season story. Regardless, the potential fallout from Curry's stance on playing with Waters adds a new layer of drama to the Warriors' narrative, ensuring that the team remains a focal point in NBA discussions. The next few weeks and months could reveal much about the future direction of one of the league's most celebrated franchises. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.